Stephen Smith. We're in Mepunga East here. We're at Ferniebanks Farms, 340 hectares of size on this farm. We have a couple of other outblocks that support this farm. Here we milk up to 800 Holsteins. I've been on this farm since 2015. I think I've been dairy farming since 2004 maybe. We've got the 234D here. We bought that about 4 years ago, and we also have a 154. Some of the jobs we have on farm, I guess this one's the main work tractor. It does most of the work on farm. It'll start the year with spraying the crops, and then we hook the air seeder on, which is in the shed over there. And it does, here we sow out 80% of the farm every year, so it has a big job there. And then into harvest really. It has sort of winter off and it lives on this thing. Does a lot of feeding on the feed pad. And yeah, into harvest, which it'll run the butterfly mowers, tedder if it needs to, the rake, and then combi baler. In terms of how many hours we do for the year, this machine would probably be down to 1,000. Over the years we've purchased larger machinery, larger mowers, so it's not in the field for as long. What I like about the Valtra tractors is the smart touch. Very easy to use, and I do try to use as much of it as we can. In terms of the Valtra guide and the smart U-turn, I guess we use it for mostly the air seeder, the butterfly mowers and the spray unit. It definitely makes for big days in the seat, not as hard on the head, I guess. Yeah. So I guess in terms of how the technology in the tractor helped me, a great example would be on the butterfly mowers. So we have weigh lines set up for every specific field for the specific machine. And I guess if it's a normal 4-fence paddock or a rectangle paddock, we have a weigh line for every fence. And off that we set up a segmented weigh line. And it'll do the boundary, it'll also map the size of the paddock, which is all saved in there. They use a smart U-turn. So it'll pick the mower at the front and the rear mower up at the desired time so that they're not cutting into the already cut portion of the headland. And it'll turn, do its thing and come back on we use the direct next weigh line to come back onto, and it'll drop and do its thing. And then once the mowers are in the ground working at the right engine revs, it speeds up to its desired speed for that field. In terms of reliability, Greg Allen keeps this serviced and ready for all its jobs for the year, so we haven't had any problems.